This woman, Mrs. Davies, came into the high-end boutique where I worked every single week, and every single week she treated me like I was dirt under her designer heels. She was the kind of rich where she thought money bought her the right to be absolutely awful to anyone she deemed beneath her. She'd snap her fingers, demand things, critique my appearance. Once she actually told me my smile was too wide for luxury sales. I bit my tongue because, well, job. Then came the gala dress. She was having a custom gown made, an exclusive piece for the biggest charity event of the year. This dress was her entire personality for weeks. She'd come in for fittings, nitpicking every seam, every pearl, and every visit, she'd find a new reason to complain about me specifically. You breathed too loudly. You looked at me wrong. My manager, Mark, was utterly spineless, always just smiling and nodding, telling me the customer is always right, even when she was clearly viciously wrong. One Tuesday, she was picking up a small accessory for the dress. I'd neatly gift-wrapped it, tied the perfect bow. She snatched it, tore the paper, glared at me. "This bow is uneven," she sneered, pointing at a flawless knot. "And your attitude today is atrocious. I'm going to call Mark and have you fired. You're a disgrace to this establishment." My stomach dropped. I knew she meant it. Mark would probably do it too. I barely held back tears until my shift ended. But when I got home, the anger boiled. I remembered that dress. Her precious gala dress. It was still in the alterations room, waiting for final steaming and packaging. I had the keys. A plan formed. I went back to the store. No one was there. I found her gown, a stunning emerald silk, carefully, so subtly. I unstitched just 2 stitches on the very bottom hem. Not enough to unravel, but enough to make it sag ever so slightly on one side. Then, I replaced the original inner lining with one that was a fraction of an inch too small, just around the bust, so it would pull subtly but noticeably after a few hours of wear, making the fabric bunch just enough to look ill-fitting, creating a slight visible bulge right under her armpit. I then repackaged it perfectly. The next day, Mrs. Davies collected it, beaming. She had no idea. Later that week, I saw photos from the gala online. There she was, center stage, that emerald dress, and a noticeable, unflattering bulge under her arm, plus a slight lopsided drag in the hem. Her face in every picture was just slightly off, like she knew something wasn't quite right. That tiny, almost invisible flaw. Her entire night, ruined. I imagine her trying to fix it all night, tugging, adjusting, feeling increasingly self-conscious. All because a rich customer tried to get me fired for nothing.